standing by for a call.
Whiskey Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Whiskey Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo. This is K2JHK, Kilo 2, Japan Hotel Kilowatt.
Okay, 5 minutes. Give me a second to get the logger pulled back up again. It has its own mind here today. We'll make sure we get you in the log here. Nice signal, by the way, once I get it pulled up here. Kilo 2, Juliet Hotel Kilo. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, fine business, Jeff. Good afternoon. Boy, great signal. Just got out here a couple of minutes ago and wanted to see how everybody was doing on this New Year's Eve. So I thought we'd play radio a little bit. Got our live stream going up here on YouTube as well. So we're going to get you guys out here so we can always go back and look a year from now and see how we did this year there. Go ahead.
Roger that. I've got to make this short because I got to run. I just appreciate the signal report. I'll give the equipment. It's the ICOM 7300 and the Emitron AL80B amplifier running a kilowatt. And the antenna is the Force 12 at 65 feet. Over.
Well, how about 10 over 9? 10 over 9. The location here, we're 35 miles east of downtown Kansas City, Missouri. So a nice little trip. Yeah, I thought we had a couple of contacts. I think we probably worked over the Christmas train last weekend there, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I thought the voice was familiar. Well, nice to hear you. Well, there's a quick update as well. I know you got to run, Jeff. I'll tell you real quick. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've been averaging about 70 pieces of mail and had about 47 pieces of mail today. So we've been processing most today and took a big load over to the post office. So that should start getting out to everybody out there in the world. So we had a great time. I hope everybody else did too. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay, very good.
Well, I won't hold you. I know you said you got to run, but hey, thanks for stopping in. Again, it sounds really good. Nice to see the band is open, at least for a little bit here on 20 meters. We got a little bit over an hour today, and that's all we're going to have. But we want to get out there and kind of see how everybody was doing. You got anything on your list you got for New Year's resolution, Jeff, before you go?
No, I haven't made it yet. I'm still thinking about what I'll do.
Yeah, I come up with about 3 or 4 of them, and I'm going to wait till the last stroke at midnight to probably narrow it down. So we've got a few that we're still debating on. So I feel you there. So hey, Jeff, always a pleasure. Nice to work you. And this is 3 contacts. So this is number 4. So you just became a regular in the log there. So we're going to have a party tonight in your name, throw confetti. Oh, we're going to do that anyway. That's all right. Welcome back anytime, Jeff. Great signal. Nice to hear you out there. You take care and 7-3s. Kilo 2 Juliet Hotel Kilo. Great signal, by the way, Jeff. You take care, my friend. Have a good one.
Okay, 7-3, and Happy New Year.
Same to you as well. QRZ, Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. Anybody else out there? Give me your call.
Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta Portable.
Are you still up there? I thought you were heading home by now.
Nope, I head home Tuesday morning. I'm still here, man, enjoying the time up here in New York City. It's supposed to be a nice, mild night tonight to enjoy the ball drop tonight, over.
Yeah, we've got 55 degrees today, which is the warmest of the week, Mike, and the ball is dropping for us tomorrow. I think the high tomorrow is 9, and they're looking at 3 to 5 inches. So I think the winter time is finally upon us.
Roger that. Okay, well, fine business there, Randy. I just happened to be scrolling down the dial. I didn't even realize you was live streaming over here, and saw this big signal, so I had to stop by and say I heard that. So that's Randy. Let me say hello for our last chat, hopefully, of the new year, and I got some things to do when I get back home, and no New Year's resolutions. Just to beat you to the punch there, over.
Yeah, I was just going to get to it, and you beat me to it. That's okay. Well, it's like I said, I'm still contemplating. I'm still trying to figure a few things here, so I'm not out of the way. I've got about 4 of them narrowed down. I got about 4 narrowed down, and as I was telling Jeff, I'm going to wait until the stroke at midnight and to kind of maybe pull a rabbit out of the hat. I'm not sure yet, but we've got a few in mind, but no problem. Well, Mike, nice to hear you. It looks like you've had a pretty good week. I hope you had a good Christmas. You got what you were wanting, and have a good one tonight. If you're going to be out and about when the ball drop, I hope you got some decent weather. I think you mentioned that. And a safe trip when you get back. I look forward to when you get back to the QTH there and in the Florida, I think it's Jacksonville, or maybe it's Orlando. I have to go back and look again. It's been crazy the last couple of days. But nice to hear you. 5-7 to 5-9. So you've been pretty steady the entire time. So nice to know that it's working for you real well there. So thank you, Mike. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a happy New Year's tonight. I know we'll talk again many, many more times 2022, and I'll hit you up the next time we talk to see what you decided on that New Year's resolution. So anyway, take care, my buddy. Nice to hear you out there. Kilo Delta 2 is here, X-Ray Delta, Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. Take care, buddy. 7-3s.
All right, Randy. Yeah, maybe I'll have something by next time we talk. But you take care, my friend, and
yeah, stand by.
Enjoy your New Year with your family, and we'll catch each other another time. When I get back, I have to build a DX Commander Classic. So that'll be my first project for 2022. So we'll have to give it a try and see how that works out. Until then, my friend, you take care and stay safe and stay well. Catch you later down the log. Kilo Zero Whiskey Romeo Bravo from KD2SXT 7-3.
All right, buddy. You take care. You do too. 7-3s. Was there a Whiskey 7 I heard out there a minute ago? Whiskey 7, I believe. Try it again.
Whiskey 7, November, Oscar X-ray. Over.
Yeah, Whiskey 7, November, Oscar X-ray. Andrew, I believe. Andy, good afternoon. Nice signal coming out of the East Coast again. Again, I'm the operator, Randy, and the QTH is 35 miles east of Kansas City, Missouri. There's Jose there. Happy New Year's to you as well. So things are going for you out there. Nice signal here coming into Kansas City. Go ahead.
Yes, I got you about 5 by 20 over. Good, strong signal from you. Got some pretty mild weather out here. Hope your Christmas was nice, and I'm looking forward to a good New Year. Over.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are as well. I think we're certainly hoping it's not any worse than what 2021 is. So we're going to look for bigger and better things, no doubt. So yeah, it's we've got kind of the crazy weather here. 55 degrees today, warmest of the week, and then the ball drop literally for us tomorrow. I think the high of 9 and 3 to 5 inches. So it's finally above us, or upon us, I guess I should say. We went out and did our mail delivery for the day, and stopped and picked up fuels for generators and those kind of things, just in case. You never can tell. But that just means more time for radio, which is kind of nice. Interesting enough, I'm really surprised with a signal like that. We've not had a contact before, at least in my log. Maybe I'm wrong here. We're trying to keep these logs updated as much as possible, but I don't see one. So anyway, well, thank you for 20 meters there. Go ahead.
QSL, thanks for the contact on this. You got a really strong signal. I've got a 100-watt ICOM 718, and I'm using a 17-meter dipole. I live in a townhouse, so I'm a little restricted for my antenna. But it works pretty well on and off day. You just never know. Since we're getting later in the day, getting closer to sunset, perhaps the signals are picking up a bit.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna drop on us here, no doubt. But before it does, we're gonna see if we can make a few contacts and say Happy New Year's to as many people as we can. Have you come up with our New Year's resolution yet, or are you still thinking about it?
My New Year's resolution is to make it through 2022 with fewer insurance claims for my medical. Over.
Hey, you know what? Whatever you want to put in is perfectly fine. I hope that works out for you. That's probably the most unusual one I've heard so far, but that's okay. That's what it's all about. We have a few that we have kind of written down, but we haven't picked one out yet until probably the stroke of midnight. We'll see how it goes. But hey, nice to get a chance to talk with you. Again, I was telling the other station, we're actually live streaming here on our YouTube channel. If you're interested in listening what you actually sound like, I've got my radio display up on the YouTube channel, so you can actually see your signal strength. We've got our audio scope up. You can actually look at your audio wave pattern. If you really interested, there's 2 ways to get to my channel. My QRZ page, I've got a link. You can click on that. Or you can go right to YouTube, type in my call, K0RWB, and look for the video with today's daylight. Give a look and listen, see what you think. We're having some fun with it. Hope you guys do it as well. Anyway, hey, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Happy New Year's on New Year's Eve tonight. Hopefully, we'll have many, many more contacts in 2022. Thank you for checking in with us today. Do appreciate it, and I hope we have a chance to do it again real soon. And again, thank you for the first contact. Whiskey 7 November, Oscar X-ray. This is Kilowatt Zero Radio, Whiskey Bravo. Take care, my friend. 7-3s.
QSL, thanks for the contact.
Tango Sierra Hotel.
The big voice of, he gonna be mad if I say south. I better say north. the big voice of North Carolina. There's the Bobby. What's going on?
Yeah, I believe you're going to drop out on me. I was actually in the house, and I started to work your remote on my iPhone, but it was too noisy in there, so I thought I'd come out here in the shack, Randy. I don't know if you hear me or not, but anyway, wanted to wish you a Happy New Year there, my friend.
Well, no problem. Yeah, 5 and 7. Again, I have no idea what the band is like. I know 12 was open earlier this morning when we were doing some paperwork, but yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Again, we wanted to get a little bit of time this afternoon and talk to some of our ham radio friends out there in the community and wish them a Happy New Year's and see what people have come up with a New Year's resolution. So you're next on the clock there. What'd you come up with?
I really don't have a New Year's resolution. I have a New Year's wish. Can I use a New Year's wish instead of the resolution there, Hope?
Yeah, we'll give you a mulligan. You go ahead and use whatever you'd like.
Okay, I wish there was something better than we've had since 2020 and 2021. Anything a little better than that, that's what I wish for, Randy. I'll let you go because the band is in terrible shape. When I first came out, you were 5'9" plus, and now you're about a 5'5". So you hear me at all there, my friend. Be safe and look forward to many more contacts in 2022. So 73s, and have a great evening, and we'll talk to you next year. K0RWB from W4 TESH. See you later, buddy.
Okay, Bobby. Always a pleasure. I'm going to write this down tonight, and I'm going to put it up in one of my folders here to see how many contacts we'll have for 2022. I'm not going to tell you what my guess is. Matter of fact, you do the same thing. Get you a little scrap piece of paper, write down how many contacts you think we're going to have in 2022, and this time next year we'll see who's right or wrong or who gets the closest. Should be a lot of fun. So nice to hear. Yeah, the band is what it is. That's okay. I'm going to make some contacts no matter what. We're going to say hi to people before we shut down. Nice to hear you out there, Bobby. I know we'll talk again real soon. Always a pleasure. Whiskey 4 Tango Sierra Hotel 73s. Let's see if Jose is out there. He did say hi there on the chat. Let's see if the big station in Puerto Rico, see if Jose is out there. Kilo Papa 4 Papa Radio. Jose, you got a copy? No copy from Jose. That's okay. November 0. Here we go. That's what happens when you run a contest for 4 days. You almost put the wrong calls out there. Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo Randy, Kansas City. QRZ. Any other stations? Come on with your call.
KE2 Charlie. Sugar, Mexico.
Station ending in Charlie. I couldn't quite get the beginning of it.
Kilowatt Echo 2 X-Ray Charlie. KE2XC.
There we go. Kilo Echo 2 X-Ray Charlie. Bill, good afternoon. Nice signal. A lot of people out there. I'm real surprised. I'm kind of glad at the same time. Not sure what the band is like, but seems to be hitting the eastern seaboard pretty good. I'm your operator this afternoon, Randy, here in Kansas City. Nice signal. Thank you for giving us a call there. Go ahead.
Roger. And I got you up on the YouTube. I might have to put my log and put it in yet. You might have talked before. I remember going on your page, and maybe I was listening before, but it's pretty cool. What kind of rig are you running over there? I'm running one of my rigs, and actually today I'm running a 7300 ICOM. I really like it. I got about it almost a year ago, and I really enjoy it. A little bit rig, but it does a lot of stuff, so that's what I'm using today.
Yeah, great radio. I had one January for about 4 or 5 months, and it was used as a down payment on. I have 2 of these rigs. This is the Yaesu FTDX10. I have one here in Studio A, and I have one downstairs in Studio B. Is my friend Todd has named them. And that's what we're using. So, and we're tied into all the antennas at either location. We run different microphones in different locations, or we run different amplifiers. Otherwise, it's pretty much all the same. Nothing real special, but it works pretty well for us. And again, we're just having just a wonderful time on the YouTube channel. We get a lot of comments, we get a lot of emails and texts from people. They seem to enjoy it, and we are too. And I think as long as everybody's having fun with it, we can continue doing it. And we try to mix it up, do something a little different, for the folks out there. Sometimes we're successful, sometimes we're not. But, it's all in the end of the day, it's a matter of making some contacts, having a nice, short QSO, and going from there. So, anyway, Bill, tell me real quick, what did you come up with a New Year's resolution? Anything yet?
I'll probably stop buying new radios. I have I don't know if you see my web page. I have a lot of antique radios, and a friend of mine had a storage place. Used to come to the storage, take everything when I got to get rid of it. I got more radios, so I've been to the Ham-Fast Bay, but trying to cut down on my radios that I have. Mostly, I just have the boot anchors left. But yeah, that might be one of them. But that's always something nice to maybe give up.
Okay. Well, I didn't realize that as a ham operator that we could have too much equipment. But maybe you run out of room before you run out of equipment. I'm not sure which, but well, you know what? I guess that's okay to use. Yeah, if you got to come up with one, I guess everything's in moderation, Bill. Everything in moderation. Boat anchors can come in handy. Again, they have no idea how old they are. A lot of those older radios sound just as good as the newer ones there. So, hey, I'd certainly get to see how that works out for you. But hey, thanks for giving us a call today. Appreciate it very much. And does sound real good. Yeah, that last go round, you're almost 10 over. So nice to see that we're able to get into New Jersey this afternoon. It seems like the band is doing pretty good in certain spots there on the eastern seaboard, at least for us here in the Kansas City area. So, hey, have a good New Year's tonight. Look for you again in 2022. We're out here as much as we can in the afternoons and the evenings. So if you hear us again, yeah, by all means, pop in, give us another a shout. We'll just kind of pick it up where we left off. You get 4 contacts in my log, you become a regular in my book. And we throw confetti, have a big party in your name and so forth, and just have some fun. But anyway, you and yours be safe, be well tonight, and we'll hopefully catch up with you again in 2022. Kilo Echo 2 X-Ray Charlie, it's Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. Take care in 7-3s.
7-3s, Randy. Happy New Year.
Roger, 7-3s. Okay, QRZ and interstations, please.
America November.
Okay, the America November station.
November 3, Zebra, America, November. We are mobile in southeastern Pennsylvania.
Mobile in southeast PA. Okay, Mark, got you mobile there. Well, listen, keep both hands on the wheel there. Don't have an accent while you're talking to me on the air.
No, I'm parked. My son is playing in a church, and I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I'm waiting for the cops because somebody's going to call on me.
Well, maybe I'd better stay on the air with you just in case I can be an alibi. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We have to think about that. Well, anyway, 5, 7, 5, and 8 on the mobile. Very nice audio coming into Kansas City there. So, yeah, it's definitely doing a nice job for you. I guess, again, propagation is okay in certain spots around the eastern seaboard there, Roger.
Yeah, you're coming in like a local station, but you probably already knew that. You have I think we may have spoken before, but I seem to remember your voice. And it's definitely coming through very loud and strong and clear. I'm operating with a 891. I don't think I updated my QRZ page in a while, but I recently put in an 891. I'm still using a ham stick, and there's a tuner in the middle, but it doesn't really do much. It's pretty well installed, and in fact, I just put a power block in, and things are working good here. So I'm just glad the conditions are good, and I can hear you today.
Yeah, well, they're not as good as they were a week ago. We did was part of this special event Christmas train last week, and the SFI and the sunspot numbers were twice as what they are right now. But anyway, it is what it is. And well, I don't know about the audio. Recognize my voice if that's good or bad. But I did have somebody one time tell me I had a face for radio. Not sure if that's how I'm supposed to take that. But yeah, we just get out here, key the mic, have fun, and see who we can talk with. And that's kind of how we run the station here. And, of course, we want to do it in the right way, of course, and make sure we're not, interfering with anybody else. But, gosh, it's always nice to make contact, especially here we are on the last day of the year on Christmas or New Year's Eve. Should be a whole lot of fun. And so the question for you is, you come up with a New Year's resolution?
No, I really didn't. I haven't really thought about it. I just keep wishing everybody a happier New Year,
Well, that's true, too. I've had a couple of those earlier have already mentioned that as well. So, well, I don't know. I don't, again, I'm hoping my log is correct. We've been switching a few of them around for the event last week, and I'm hoping I'm back on the current one. I don't see a contact in log, and I could be incorrect, of course. But if not, we'll certainly appreciate the first one. Interesting enough, we don't get near as many mobile stations, or I don't, that check in with me whenever we're out here in the afternoons and stuff. So it's nice to get a mobile station. Sounds terrific, by the way. Well, if you get a chance, we are streaming live on my YouTube channel. You get a chance to listen to your audio, how good it is, and that signal. You can go to the YouTube and put in my call, K0RWB. and just look for the video of today's date. Of course, it'll say the 31st on there, and we're about 20 minutes in, give or take. Give it a look and a listen, and see for yourself just how good that audio sounds.
So K0RWB?
Yeah, it's Kilowatt Zero, red, white, and blue.
All right, and how far behind are you lagging?
It's usually around 20 to 30 seconds. I think that's how YouTube has it set up.
This is very cool. I'm in the car with the phone, so I'll look it up. I'm not too worried about my own audio, but it'll be fun to actually see your station working live.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun with it. Again, we had a lot of help to get where we're at. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I can't name them all on both hands how many people have helped me. And we've been doing this for almost a year now, off and on with the live stream, and it's been a really great time. And we kind of mix a few things up and whatever, and give people a chance to kind of hear what they sound like on the air. I did that in the beginning. I thought it sounded really great in my headphones until I heard it, and I go, that doesn't even sound anything like me. So a little bit of touch and go, moving some things around. We kind of got it to where this is what is about as close as it is, good or bad. But it's been a lot of fun, and I think people enjoy it as well.
Oh, I'm getting a real kick out of it. I actually got to hear myself. It was a good 20, 30-second lag, and I got to hear the whole thing. Well, this is awesome. You just made my day.
Well, I always like to wait until people listen to it before I say, oh, and by the way, there's a webcam pointed right at me. So that wasn't my idea. It was the YL's the idea. So anyway, good or bad or different, we're going to give you a 30-second delay wave as well. So, yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a lot of fun. And to me, it's just an added dimension of radio.
Very good. Well, thanks so much for picking up my mobile here in Pennsylvania, and happier New Year to you and yours, and I hope all this stuff goes away, and we can just simply play radio and go out and do whatever the heck we want and not worry. And I want to get rid of my mask. I'm really anxious to get rid of the mask, but so far we're wearing the mask. 7373 N3 ZA Mobile, and I'll listen out.
No problem at all. Hey, feel free to come back anytime, Mark. Love to have you back on the channel, and nice to get a chance to talk with you this afternoon. So what do they say? Like, follow, tag, share, whatever else you see, get a little comment, whatever, thumbs up or down. We like them all. That certainly helps our analytics, but it's just been kind of a fun. So anyway, hey, have a good New Year's tonight, and look forward to working again in 2022. November 3, Zulu Alpha November. This is Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. Take care of 73s. And let's see if Brando is there. Brando gave me a little shot there on the live stream. Whiskey 3 Tango Kilo Bravo. Whiskey 3 Tango Kilo Bravo. Brando, are you there?
Roger, Randy. I am
Kilo
here.
Bravo 2, Bravo,
how you doing today? Over.
Hey, sounds really good, Brando. Hey, thanks for the little heads up there. And nice to see that we're making out into your direction today. Nice to see the band is doing okay, at least a little bit. Like I said, the numbers aren't near as what they were a week ago today, but hey, we'll take what we can get.
Yeah, you're coming in super loud and clear here. Like I said, on the computer, you're plus 20 over 9, solid and very clear. Can make out everything you're saying, and you sound great. I just thought I'd see if I could try to sneak in and make contact number 2, working my way towards getting one of those coveted QSL cards. Over.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Well, I was telling somebody earlier, we've been averaging about 65 pieces of mail a day. We had 47 today, and we usually try to get everything squared away in the mornings, get all the envelopes swapped over, make sure everything is correct, do our checks and balances, and then we make a drive down to the post office. So, yeah, it's been really crazy. I mean, we were getting stuff before we even finished. Because we started last Wednesday evening, or so it would have been Thursday morning. So, but yeah, it's been a whole lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to next year. We're going to do something bigger and badder, I hope.
Well, that sounds great. I'll keep my ears open for you and try to make contact with you. So I won't keep you too long. I know there's a pile up of people trying to get through to you, and I think that's it. I'll send it back to you. Over.
Hey, no problem at all. Yeah, nice to hear you again. Good signal here. Yeah, take a look at the stream. You've been you've been 9+, 5 and 10, 15 over, give or take. So, yeah, Pennsylvania has been very well represented this afternoon. So, again, we had a little bit of time this afternoon. Want to wish everybody, a good New Year's, and hopefully people have got some good New Year's resolutions coming up. I've got a few, but I haven't narrowed it down yet until probably the stroke of midnight. But anyway, nice to hear you, Brando. And hopefully we'll have many more contacts here in 2022. And again, hope you enjoyed the event last week. I know we did as well. You guys, you take care, be safe, and be well. November 3, Tango Kilo Bravo, Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo 73. And we've gave real quick. David says he's got a little issue with some RF here. Let's see if we can get him on the live stream here so we can go back and take a look at it real quick. Kilo November 4 Uniform Oscar Whiskey, I believe. David, are you there? Well, David, it sounds like you're trying to whistle or trying to blow into my ear. That's what it sounds like. So maybe a microphone connection, either the transmit button's got it's a dirty contact, or maybe something that plugs into the radio. Might look at that contact. But yeah, we're not getting any audio. It just sounds like you're trying to blow in my ear.
That's funny.
I know. That's the best I could come up with. David, give that a little work, and then give me a heads up again, and we'll see if maybe we can get that correction for you. But we don't want you messing up your equipment, on my account. So you're certainly welcome. No problem. I didn't get my other mic hooked up. Okay, we'll go back here and see if we can find a few more contacts. But again, I appreciate you guys being there in the live chat. So that does help us a little bit. Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo, Randy in Kansas City. Any other stations? Come with your call, please.
November 3, Mike Foxtrot Lima, here in lovely southeastern Massachusetts.
All right, southeastern Mass. Give me this November, and I lost the last of it.
November 3, Mike Foxtrot Lima.
November 3, Mike Foxtrot Lima. Okay, Mike. Yeah, great. There's a few others in there with you. That's why we weren't able to pull the call, but you were really loud on the November part, but that's okay. We've got you there now. Well, thanks a lot. Sorry to hear that the weather's not so good for you, but I think it's going to be like that just about everywhere from the middle of the country north there, Roger.
Yeah, the weather here is warm and dreary. It's not too bad. We have a good time out here. And, we just found your live stream. That's awesome. I think. I don't know. I just heard live stream, so that's why I jumped in here real quick. Hey, you guys have a wonderful New Year out there back west. And, I just moved up here from Tennessee, so I'm dreading the northeastern doldrums. Well, yeah,
I just look at it this way. Every day is one day closer to spring. So, it's a lot of it. We're all kind of dealing with different types of weather and so forth. But, sorry, I guess I need to kind of mention that more often that we're doing a live stream. My channel is my call, K0RWB. So you can either go to YouTube and find it that way, or you can go to my QRZ page. We've got a link. And there's about a 30-second delay. So between when you and I are talking and you actually see it on YouTube, it's about a 20-second delay. To me, it's really hard to hear them both. But, sometimes, it can be kind of confusing. But, yeah, you get a good signal, too, by the way. You're 5.9 plus. So, everything's working well out in that part of the country.
Well, I'm sitting here. I've got IC 7300 running through an ALS 600. With a sloper that's kind of inverted out in the backyard. We just got everything set up. We just moved up here in October, so the ham stack is not really a ham stack. It's more like I threw some stuff together and then ran the coax up over the top of the roof to the antenna. So, but hey, I appreciate it very much, sir, and definitely appreciate the comeback. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoy your New Year. And it's just going to be another wonderfully fun year.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Mike. As bad as or as good as it can be, it's always great when you get in front of the microphone. That's the way I look at it. So whenever we get a chance to do that, the rest of the stuff just kind of push it to the side. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be better than what we've been dealing with, that's for sure. And in the meantime, we just work it, and we just take it one day at a time. But, hey, however the equipment is set up, it's working. Again, I've got a good signal on you here, so between propagation and your setup, I wouldn't complain. It's doing what it's supposed to do, getting out and reaching out and talking to people. That's the way it's designed to do. So, hey, anyway, thanks for giving us a call. I hope you enjoy taking a look at the live stream. we're always wanting comments. If there's something we think we can improve upon or something you didn't like, you're welcome to leave a comment. It does help our analytics or what have you. Or if not, take a gander at it and never see it again. Yeah, I understand. It's just how it is. Just how it works. So anyway, first contact, I'm showing a log. So thank you so much for that here on 20 meters. I look forward to many more here on 2022 as well. November 3, Mike, Foxtrot Lima. This is Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thank you, Mike. Have a good night.
7-3, appreciate it. You have a good day. November 3, Mike Foxtrot Lima. The band is definitely fading. 7-3.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, I think it is moving around a little bit. So, how about the Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Juliet Charlie? Are you there? You got a good copy on your chat there. Go ahead, Harvey.
Oh, good afternoon, sir. See if I can make the trip. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Juliet Charlie.
Well, I don't know. Should I say 5'9" plus? Would that make you feel bad?
Well, I just switched out of mic. I was just making sure I was still getting on.
Oh, no. Yeah, no problem at all. That was 10 over. So no problem. I should have known that. Why didn't I think about that? My apologies to Wayne. I'm sorry, because I know we talked before. Matter of fact, just about this time last week, didn't we?
Honestly, I'd have to go back and look in the log. This is the first time I've looked at your YouTube stream, so everything's looking good and sounding mighty strong this way.
Well, I'm glad, and I like the idea personally of being able to put the radio display up on the channel so you guys can actually see what your own signal strength is instead of me telling you. And I do like having the oscilloscope up. You can look at your audio wave pattern because a lot of people either, especially this last Christmas, new equipment, these are new radios, new mics, combination of that, antennas and so forth, and we're constantly trying to make things better. And I think this kind of helps a little bit. At least you get a chance to see what it's doing, and maybe you can work off it from there. But yeah, you got a terrific signal. The audio is just crystal clear.
QSL, appreciate that. I just watched it on the scope and just set it up with the headphones there a minute ago. Mic gain's only about 35%, but it was sounding pretty good from what I could hear.
Yeah, it's nice and clear. There's no doubt about it. And again, everybody's voice is a little different. So mic gain, processing, compression, all those kind of things, just going to be a little bit different. You're welcome, Michael. Glad we could do that for you. And there's never anything that's just everybody's, it's all set. It has to be this way and that way. So that's why I think a lot of us are constantly trying to adjust a few things, especially with different microphones and what have you. And I think if you can find that sweet spot, like me on this one here, this is as close as what I sound like in person. At least that's what I've been told. So I've locked it down. It's on the SD card. I'm not changing anything, Wayne. So it's staying this way. Good, bad, or indifferent there, Roger.
Roger that. Well, I'm about the same way. Just like to get it out and just make sure that everything's working. Look, enjoyed the QSO. You're sounding mighty strong this way. We'll try to catch you another time. KO4, OJC, we'll let you talk. I know you've got some other callers out there.
No, not a problem at all. Glad you did stop in, Wayne. Again, it sounds really good, so I wouldn't change a thing. I'd lock it down and do the same thing. Sound terrific, and hopefully the bands will be in our favor here in 2022. So nice to hear you as always. And number 3, so we've got one more to go to get you a regular here in my contact list. So anyway, hey, have a good New Year's tonight, and have a good 2022 as well. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Juliet Charlie. This is Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo Randy in Kansas City. Take care, my friend. 7-3. Okay, anybody else out there? K0RWB, QRZ, come now with your call, please. Okay, hold on, stand by one, everybody. Just hang on 1 second.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Yankee Reba.
Okay, my apologies there. Quick technical snafu there. There's a lot of you out there. I want to try to grab every one of you here. QRZ, let's try it again.
Mike Alpha.
Okay, the Mike Alpha station, please.
Kilowatt 3, Hotel Mike Alpha. Good afternoon, Randy. The name here is Norm, November Oscar Radio Mike, and we are in Preston, Maryland. I was happy to hear someone from Kansas City. Our son is out in Warrensburg.
Oh, fine business. 33 miles from my house to the southeast of us. Nice to know that. So, yeah, great little town, Warrensburg. Nice to see that we're able to make a nice little stop into Maryland today. Great signal. They've kind of able to kind of hear you the tail end of the call there. There are others out there calling, but we were able to pull you up. And then once we've got you here, good signal. So nice to see that the band is a little bit in our favor this afternoon there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that, Randy. You are definitely hitting the East Coast loud and clear, very strong. You are 5'9", plus 10 on the meter, so I was happy to catch you. And I know you got a lot of folks trying to catch up with you this afternoon, so I will cut it short, but wanted to wish you a Happy New Year 73 to you, my friend, and hopefully I will get to chat with you again sometime soon. I'll put you in my books. 73, Kilowatt 3, Hotel Mike Alpha.
Okay, Norman, no problem at all. Quick question. What's your son doing in Warrensburg, if I can ask?
He's a JAG attorney at the base.
Oh, fine business. Yeah, well, terrific. Well, that's great. Well, I'm sure you talk quite often. Tell him that you talked to this guy who has got a YouTube channel in Kansas City and tell him he said thank you for his service. We do appreciate that very much. So thank you for taking the time to give us a call. You guys, you and yours have a good New Year's as well, and hopefully we'll have many more contacts in 2022. So we'll say 7-3s for now. Kilo 3, Hotel Mike Alpha, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Randy in Kansas City. Take care, my friend, 7-3s. Who's next?
Great. I'm sure you talk quite
The Hotel Lima. I think you again. Try that Hotel Lima again, please.
Yeah, Whiskey Bravo 8 Bravo Hotel Lima. QRP.
Whiskey Bravo 8 Bravo Hotel Lima QRP. Is that correct? Okay, Ed. I copy Orlando QRP. You're 5-3, 5-4. 5-3, 5-4 into Kansas City. So thank you so much for the QRP. He says you guys can't get in from time to time.
Yeah, we're screaming a big 6 watts at you. 6 watts, probably a little antenna up about 20 feet. I'm sitting on my patio. It's 84 degrees here in Orlando.
Well, I'll tell you, Ed, it's doing really well considering that I'm not even pointed toward you. We're actually pointed up toward the New England states. And so you're kind of off the side of the beam here. So let me try something here real quick. Let me try to point it down your direction and see if you'll come up in my receive. Hopefully I'll come up in yours.
Yeah, you've got the needle all the way against the pin on this one, so you're doing a beautiful job.
Yeah, you did too. You came up to 5 and 7. Well, that's terrific. Well, that's great on 6 watts. Hey, the terrific deal there on 6 watts. So, yeah, really nice to see that the band is helping us out a little bit this afternoon. And that we're able to reach out. I think this is the first time we've had a contact into Florida this afternoon, so that's really nice. Hope you guys have a good New Year's coming up. And a quick question, have you come up with a New Year's resolution yet?
I haven't, but you've got to think about it. I'll definitely do that. And I have a quick question for you, Randy. I'm a big railroad guy, and I heard you talking briefly about something with a train. You guys have a station there in Kansas City. I know I've been to your railroad station, which is gorgeous. You guys have some kind of an event out back to you?
Yeah, we have the KC Southern, which is kind of, they have quite a few that are based out of here. And the 23rd to 26th, myself and 4 other operators ran a special event called the Christmas Train 2021. And what you can do, we still got the information posted, so you can go to one of the QRZ, go to QRZ, and either November 0 Tango, Alpha, Romeo, India, or November, it's spelled train. We still got the info up on it, and you can read about what we did there. But we had a terrific event, and it ran through Sunday evening last week there, Roger.
No, fantastic. Glad to hear it. I'll have to check into that next year for sure, and I will go check it out there. Like I said, been to Kansas City, been to your railroad station there. It's just gorgeous. Also got a chance to check out some of the rooms and northern stuff up there, and just had a great time. But anyway, I won't hold you, boy, and I appreciate the YouTube page. I'm going to go check that out as well. Thanks for picking me out of the mud there, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later on. Good luck in 2022. Hope to talk to you again.
Well, thank you so much, Ed. We're glad we could do it, and congrats on the QRP doing a terrific job, and nice to see that the band is open there. So, yeah, we've got a little bit more time. We're going to see if we can pick a few more stations up there before we shut it down, and everybody gets ready for their festivities tonight. So, be safe and be well. Have a good 2022 as well. Kilo Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo QRZ. Anybody else, please? Okay, I got a Kilo 2, and then I got a Victor Echo Tango. So the Victor Echo Tango, stand by. Let's see with the Kilo 2 station again, please.
Yes, good afternoon, Randy, and Happy New Year. Kilowatt 2, Radio X-Ray in the Mobile.
Oh, no, another mobile. Hey, Phil, how's it going out there? Well, sounds really good. Hope you're not rolling down the road when you're on the air with me. I don't want you to have an accident there, Roger.
No, Randy, I pulled over because I was going to try to work you. I didn't want it. It's a little foggy here today. But it's good to hear you. You're booming in as usual. You're 5'9" plus about 10. Everything's good here. I'm hoping you had a good Christmas, and it looks like you're still alive, so that's a positive thing.
Well, I tell you what, yeah, it is. And, if I can get up in the morning and get a cup of coffee, the rest of the day is a bonus. So we were able to do that again today, Phil. Yeah, I'm glad you pulled over. I hate to have somebody going down the road trying to talk to me on the air, but I take it we're running the same mobile setup as I can see here on the page as usual, and no problems hearing you at all. 5 and 7, pretty solid with that. So I'd say that we've got some decent conditions. And nice to see we're able to get into New Jersey this afternoon. I had a few other contacts as well. So, again, the Eastern Seaboard is doing really well back here in Kansas City there, Roger.
Yes, sir, QSL. Well, listen, I know you got a lot calling you. I don't want to hold anybody up, especially at the end of the year here. So take care, be well, God bless, and we'll catch you again for sure. Kilo Zero, RWB, K2RRX. Take care.
Always a pleasure, Phil. Nice to hear you out there. You betcha. Have a good New Year's tonight to you and yours, and we'll certainly catch you in 2022. You take care. Okay, David, we'll try it again here real quick, see if you've got anything squared away. It's another reason why we're doing this, is try to help you guys out with some issues. Kilo November 4, Uniform Oscar Whiskey. David, try it again.
This is Kilo November 4, Uniform Oscar Whiskey. How do you read me? Over.
It sounds like an audio to me. It sounds like you've got something corrected.
That's interesting. I took the headphones off and put in the issue handset. I'm on a Yaesu FT991 Alpha. Over.
Well, it's doing fine. You got a good signal at 5 and 9, and the audio is okay. Again, I'm not a technician radio-wise. All I could tell you earlier is I thought maybe you were just trying to blow in my ear there, but I didn't think that was the case. But it certainly seems to be working now.
Well, I guess it's true what they say. You get what you paid for. So I got this headset kind of on a discount thing, and, well, I guess it's gonna disappear soon. Thank you so much for all your help. KN4UOW. Clear.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, we're glad to do it. Again, we don't want to see anybody have any issues when they're trying to contact me or whatever, but at least you're able to get it squared away. Glad for you. Again, it's working good. Nice to hear you in Virginia. Again, I think it's probably the first contact in Virginia this afternoon. So no problem, David. I'm glad we could help. And if you hear us out there again, you're always welcome to give us a call anytime at all. So we're going to get you logged this time since we got the contact. So Kilo November 4, Uniform Oscar Whiskey, Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thank you, David. Have a good night and have a good 2022. QRZ, any other stations, please? Okay, the Mike Tango station, please. The Mike Tango.
Whiskey Alpha 3 Delta Mike Tango.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Mike Delta Tango, correct?
Negative. Delta Mike Tango.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 3, Delta Mike Tango. I had it typed in right. I was just seeing to see if you were paying attention, Jay. You caught me.
You sound like me. Real fine signal coming into the Washington, D.C. metro area, 5.9 plus.
Well, thanks so much for that. I appreciate it. And, yeah, maybe I should stop doing that. I do type them wrong sometimes. I very rarely say them right, but I usually type them right and say them wrong. But we've got it this time, Jay. So North Potomac, Maryland, is that correct? Is that what you got listed on the log page?
Yeah, last time I looked, it's just outside the Washington Beltway. We're about 20 minutes from downtown.
Oh, fine business. Well, nice to see we're getting to that part of the country. You usually don't get in too close to D.C. We had one last week that was actually in the District of Columbia, which I think that's a very unusual contact for me anyway. We always seem to get them right around the other areas, but not too often in the district itself. So that was kind of cool. So, yeah, the band isn't in greatest shape, but, we're still able to reach out and make a few contacts this afternoon. And wishing everybody that's out there, have a good New Year's and so forth. By chance, have you come up with a New Year resolution yet?
Yes, I do, but I tend not to try to discuss politics on ham radio. And forgive me, I have totally forgotten your call sign for my log.
Yeah, no problem. The call here is Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo, K0RWB, or red, white, and blue.
I like that. Very patriotic. I actually use a logbook, and I have been doing that for years, and so I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't know your QTH or your name. What is that?
Sure. The name here is Randy, the QTH. We are 35 miles east of downtown Kansas City, Missouri, right here in the central part. So we either point east or we point west. So now we're pointed east.
Very good. I don't think I will ever move to a computer-based log system. I'm working on probably my 10th logbook since 1965, and you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I'm not an old dog, though.
Well, you know what? I tell people all the time, you have to use what you're comfortable with. Otherwise, it doesn't make it any fun. If that's what works for you, then fine. A lot of people take a lot of solace in that because you've got something that's tangible in front of you, and you can always rifle through back the pages and so on and so forth. I think that's a great thing. I'm doing 3 or 4 things at one time here, and trying to make sure we're getting everything logged where it should be, and I'm hoping that my computer logger is handling things right, and we've got 3 screens in front of us and what have you. But again, that's what works for me. But again, here's the cool thing about amateur radio is that we're a very diverse group, but we have one common bond is we like to be, we like to either have a microphone or a keyer in front of us. That's the cool thing about the hobby, Roger.
I fully agree with you, Randy. And although what I'd miss out is by not having a computer-based log system, I can't immediately identify the other ham, and more importantly, whether I've spoken to the person before. So we may have done that. By the way, to work a Washington, D.C. station, the World Bank has a fairly active amateur radio station, so you may hear that on, and that is in D.C. The Smithsonian, I don't know if their station is active during these COVID times, but they used to be very active. They had a very nice station. It was actually Collins S-line equipment at one time. Back to you.
Oh, that's great. Good to know that. Yeah, we had an opportunity to talk with an operator last week in the district, which was pretty cool. So that's good information to know. A great signal, by the way, coming in here into Kansas City area. And as I said, you use what works for you. We all do that. Antennas, radios, microphones, whatever, what our availability is or our budgets and so forth. But we're still, we still enjoy ham radio, whatever destination we want to get to, so to speak. I think these are all free phone calls. We just don't know who's on the other end. So Take it for what it is. Hey, listen, we got a few more out there yet. Thank you so much, Jay. I don't see a contact in my log, so we thank you so much for the first one. If you do hear us again in the afternoons, or we're out here in the evenings as well, and we do try to live stream on our YouTube channel when we do this as well, so you can give a look and a listen. You get some time. Our channels are called K0RWB, so give a look and a listen and see if you get a kick out of it. We certainly enjoy it, and I hope others do as well. Anyway, have a good New Year's. We look for you in 2022, of course, and hope things go well in your part of the country. Whiskey Alpha 3, Delta Mike Tango. This is Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo 73.
Very good, Randy. Very nice QSO. All the best to you for 2022. K0RWB sign, WA3DMT, clear.
All right, you take care. QRZ, any other stations, please?
November 1, Alpha Romeo. Echo Tango, K2 VET.
Okay, the Echo Tango again, please.
1. Kilowatt 2, Victor Echo Tango.
Okay, Kilo 2, Victor Echo Tango, Mike. Okay, good afternoon. Hey, out there in east of Philadelphia, another nice signal out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. I've been listening to you for a while. I don't know if we talked before or not, but I just, find this fascinating with the YouTube, going at the same time. And I figured I'd take a look and see what my voice sounds like on there.
Well, I'm glad you are. Again, there's about a 20 or 30-second delay. The internet going through different servers, whatever kind of delay that YouTube puts on it. So if you're trying to talk on the radio and listen, I can't do it. It's too confusing for me. It's bad enough to hear myself once. I don't want to have to hear myself twice. But again, we're not the first one to think about this or to do this. We had a good friend of ours down in Florida, Alex, Whiskey 7 Hotel Uniform, has been doing this now for a little over a year or so, and had helped us kind of get this set up. It's been a lot of fun. We certainly enjoy it, and we like to think other people that are listening or there on the live chat or actually watching on the channel, or those who are here on the radio as well, are getting something from it. Again, it's not about me. It's whatever you guys bring to the table. I'm not a 5'9" QRZ guy, and we really can't do 10 and 15-minute QSOs. We won't be respectful of everybody's time. But, guys who like to be able to get themselves on the channel to actually, hear their audio, look at their signal strength, look at the audio wave form to see, the highs and lows and their peaks. That's kind of what we're trying to do, and still have some fun making contacts there, Roger.
Yeah, I'm just confused by it all. I just got back into ham radio about when COVID started. I was off for about 25 years or so, and I used to do a lot of phone patch work. Of course, that's all gone by now, and I'm wondering, is there any way to play this back after our conversation on the radio's over?
Oh, yeah, it does record to YouTube. So, yeah, again, if you look at my channel, there's 100 and some odd videos we've had since we've been doing this just about a year ago. So it plays live now, of course, but it's also recording. So, for instance, we probably started about 50 minutes in. You could actually fast forward to that point, or you can listen to the entire 50 minutes if you wanted to. But I don't see an external timestamp. I have a clock that shows me on my screen, and you could kind of move up to that point and give a look and a listen on our QSO. The only downside, there's a webcam pointed at me, so you get to see my smiley face. But other than that, we have fun playing radio there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. K0RWB, red, white, and blue. I like that. K2, Victor Echo Tango. I think I was looking on your page. Are you using a cobweb?
No, I'm using a hex beam.
Same thing, isn't it?
I don't know. It's always been called a hex beam where I come from.
Oh, okay. Hex beam. All right. I got the same antenna, I believe. It's a NA4 something or other.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah, the guy that I bought it from anyway on the internet, is a NA4 or N4 something or other call sign, and that's the one I'm using anyway. It's only up about 25 feet. I got some height restrictions in my area here in Cinnaminson, so I only got it up that high, but I am really happy with it. It works great for me. I'm using an FT2000 Yaesu with an Ameritron ALS 600 running about 500 watts right now, and I think I'm pointed out towards the west, your direction, over.
Yeah, you're 10 over 9 here in Kansas City, so it's definitely working for you. You're doing fine.
You're doing the same thing. I don't want to hold you up. There seems to be a lot of people want to talk to you today. You're very popular, over.
I can't say that. I think if you call QRZ or CQ, I think most people have responses to call back. I appreciate that. And maybe there's a few that I've talked with before. We always kind of pick things up where we left off. There's some new operators like yourself who didn't know about the channel. Maybe if that helps for you, okay, fine. Give it a look and a listen. So, yeah, again, the whole idea is just to have some fun in front of the microphone and play radio for a while. And we'll see if any contacts we can make in the time we have or until the band shuts down and kind of go from there. So, but anyway, yeah, give a look and a listen. I appreciate the signal report. You're doing fine here as well. And I'm hoping that we'll have many more contacts. I didn't show a contact on my log, and I like to think it's pretty well up to date. But thank you for the first one. I look forward to many more here in 2022. So I do appreciate you taking the time to check in with us this afternoon. And you and yours have a good New Year's tonight, and we'll see what happens in 2022. A Kilo 2 Victor Echo Tango, Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo in Kansas City. Take care, 7-3s.
Okay, Randy, nice talking to you, and appreciate the information.
Yeah, stand by.
I just got to pick up what we can, but you're doing a heck of a job there. You're 15 over right now in New Jersey, and sounding really good audio.
Yeah, let him finish, guys.
This antenna has really shocked me. I thought I would have to go back to a tri-bander if I got back on 20 meters, but no, it seems to be doing fine. All right, you take care, Randy. 7-3s, K0RWB, K2, Victor Echo Tango, clear.
No, no problem at all. The pleasure is all mine. Like I said, you take care and have a good New Year's tonight. We'll see 7-3s. The other station I heard a while ago, I believe an Alpha Echo station. Try it again.
USA.
Was there an Alpha Echo station or no?
This is Alpha Charlie 6, Delta Echo, calling from Davidson, North Carolina, Charlotte area.
Yeah, I'll get to you too in North Carolina, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss the Alpha Echo station. I just want to make sure we didn't pass anybody up. Was it an Alpha Echo again? Okay, North Carolina, you're on. Give me the call, please.
Mobile station. Hey, this is Alpha Charlie 6, Delta Echo, pushing off an attic antenna, about 33 feet, 100 watts. Have you at a 5.9 over here?
Yeah, you're doing fine here as well. We've got you dead center at 5 and 9. Yeah, the name here is Randy here in Kansas City. No problems. Good to see that we've got a good connection between us there, Roger.